Sri Lanka's first capital rises from the dry plain, like a city of carved memory, an ensemble of domes and pillared ruins, low parapets and enormous granite blocks that were hewn and set with the economy of an artisan who trusted stone to hold a story. Everywhere you look, the same material logic repeats: dressed slabs, precise joints, shallow basins cut into bedrock, as if the landscape itself had been taught to receive architecture. That slow, deliberate craft produces two things that define the place for a visitor: sculptures and surfaces that keep their cool in the sun, and an astonishing number of constructed water spaces. Baths, ponds, and stepped tanks threaded through the monastic precincts. The city's waterworks were not decorative afterthoughts. They were the circulatory system of a lived religious landscape fed by the nearby Malvathu Oya and by networks of channels and cisterns that sustained both ritual and daily life. Walk east from the major stupas into the quieter precincts of Abeyagiri and you will meet the best-known example: a pair of stone pools that stop you in your tracks, not because they are large, but because they are exact. Commonly called the Twin Ponds or Kuttam Pokuna, these two bathing tanks show how sculptural technique and hydraulic engineering were practiced as one discipline. Rather than a single monumental reservoir, they are intimate, carved in hard stone, each with stepped sides that slope toward a floor. Flights of stairs descend to terraces where monks once sat and laundered, washed, or simply attended to the rites of daily hygiene. The pools are different sizes. The larger measures roughly 40 by 15.5 meters, the smaller about 28 by 15.5 meters, and the variation is part of their refinement. Scale, ornament, and access are all carefully balanced. It is the detail that reveals the maker's intelligence. Look for the punkalas, stylized pots of plenty that crown the newel posts, and for carved banisters whose scrollwork is unusually fine for stone. On the smaller pond, a five-hooded naga, or cobra motif, shelters a spout. Elsewhere, you will notice an external silt trap and an underground stone conduit that once equalized water between the two tanks and kept them remarkably clean. In short, these are not ornamental basins, but pieces of working infrastructure designed to accept water, settle sediment, and discharge overflow in controlled fashion. Restorations in the 19th and 20th centuries have helped preserve the crispness you see today. The preoccupation with water and stone did not die with the city of Anuradhapura. The same impulse to marry controlled hydraulics with carved form can be traced forward into the later medieval capitals where stepped tanks and bathing enclosures continue the dialogue between utility and aesthetics. In this region, the act of shaping stone and shaping water remained a single persistent project.